Welcome back to the Hyperdash podcast, where we hang out, tell stories, and talk about video games. Zercy.
Yes.
I brought a Would You Rather question this week. And the Would You Rather question is, would you rather be a hashtag home teamer or a hashtag starlighter?
What does that mean?
So it's from the hit TV show The Boys. Have you heard of it?
Okay. I have heard of The Boys before.
So you know how Homelander's like evil and shit,
No,
right?
he's like, I'll fucking suck your cock, I'll suck your dick, or whatever.
No spoiler. By the way, this is going to be a very spoiler-ridden episode of the Hyperdash podcast.
We love talking
and then the
about
starlighters
boys.
are like the woke agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so would I rather... Okay.
Would you rather be like evil or would you rather be like persecuted, basically?
Okay. I don't know why, but like in video games, I cannot, like, I don't feel good inside, like, being evil in a video game. I think I'm actually, like, too soy. Because I remember every time when I used to play Roblox as a kid, it's like, would you rather villains versus heroes? I'm like, oh my god, you're such a bad person if you pick the villains. I'll never forgive you. And, like, in my mind, I was like, the game is you. So my answer is that I'm a soy, if you didn't notice, and that I would probably go with whichever one you said was the woke agenda, or whatever you said.
Well, you would be persecuted.
Okay.
So basically, Homelander, like halfway through the season, starts throwing them in like starts throwing all of the starlighters in what he calls freedom camps, but they're just internment camps.
I'm gonna throw you in my freedom camp. He sounds like a swell guy.
He did declare himself God, and then he was promptly ended. But you know, he had a good run. We can talk about the finale of the show later. I don't think I would trust myself, TBH, to be woke in a world where wokeness is persecuted. I think I'll just sit like very like I would be like a underground starlighter. I would not be like I don't think I would be very openly supporting Homelander, but I don't know.
Wait, so
I would be a home teamer, but secretly I would be a starlighter.
Okay.
So I'd be like kind of evil. Because I'm not trying to get, like, thrown into a camp. I don't know. Is that a pussy thing to say? I'm not trying to...
Maybe? No, I don't really know. You're more saying that you'd be, like, a secret agent or something.
I guess, but not a secret agent. Just, like, someone who... how do I say this? I believe Homelander on the outside, but I don't believe him in my heart.
Oh, so you're the character that's like too cowardly to act on their belief. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that's better or worse than
say.
just being like Space Hitler. I don't know.
Wrong show.
Oh, I forgot. My bad. They're like the same in my mind.
I love that they're actually Space Hitler. Like, they're actually Space Hitler, though. It's like hilarious. On to the quick bits.
The crowd goes mild. That's my bad.
No, you're good. It like all of the silence is cut out anyways. On to the quick bits, chat. So something just came onto my mind. And the other day, by the way, chat, if you didn't know, my name is Mantra. And he's
What?
He's Zercy.
Yeah, I'm Zercy. I was like, what are you talking? About?
I run a server. I run a Minecraft server from a while ago. It's called the mantraland server. Y'all should join. It's really cool. But anyways, the other day I was checking the logs of my server because I see everything, and I see everything. And there was a guy. Let me just read out the message. There's a guy it must have been a bot account, and he logged on, and his username. You know what? Should I dox him? He was like, warning, if you do not want your server to be joined and likely destroyed by random people, the only way to protect your server is by enabling a whitelist. Banning this bot will not protect your server. And then another message, If this is intended to be a public server, simply ban this bot and my messages will stop. DM this guy on Discord for more info.
What?
And I'm like, that's interesting. First of all, it's a public server because that's what it was intended to be. But I was like, huh, that's weird. I mean, I can't say it made me a little apprehensive inside because I'm like, what the fuck is this guy's deal? Like, why?
Yeah, what is he?
Like it's almost like he is the guy that will try to grief the server. Like that's what it's.
Yeah, like it's something.
Like
it's so weird.
It's so fucking suspicious.
I thought at first he was like saying like this is like a ransom note. If you don't want your server to be griefed, give me $500,000 or something.
Right. That's what I thought too.
That makes no sense.
And I did some digging, and I actually DM'd the guy, but on an alternate Discord account, because I'm like, I'm not taking any chances before. I've low-key been hacked my Discord has been hacked in the past. I mean, it was completely my fault. It was quite stupid, but regardless, that shit has been hacked in the past. Not fun to go through. And I was just like, okay, you know what? I'll humor this guy. So I did a little bit of digging, and he has this. He has a little link to a website on his profile, and so like I clicked on it. I mean, I knew it was safe because it linked to like a GitHub and his personal website and whatever. And so I was like, what is this guy's deal? And it turns out he was working on a project where he basically he was scraping the entire internet for Minecraft servers. Like he would literally check every single IP address and see if there were Minecraft servers connected to them. And then this was the side project. Like he put them all in a nice little list and that's it. Like it was just an online index of all of the Minecraft servers. And I thought to myself, why? Like that's so weird. Why? And
what?
Yeah. Like, isn't that fucking weird?
Wait, so what?
Yep.
No, we gotta be misunderstanding or something. Like what possible reason can there be?
I thought it was extremely irresponsible because, or not irresponsible, but like, why would you do this with your time? Because you have now given griefers a literal list of targets. Like, am I wrong?
You're right.
Like you like if I wanted to DDoS someone's Minecraft server right now, I would just go on this website and like just go down the list, bro. Like you have literally just empowered the fucking most annoying, worthless people on the planet and gave them just a list of targets. Like this cannot be real, bro.
I think, yeah, I don't. This feels like, yeah, I don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
That is.
No, I don't either.
Absolutely bizarre.
And so, and I was trying to like ask him like, so what's this project? Like, why are you doing this? And then he was like, oh, you know, I just wanted to warn you. I have a bot that scrapes the internet for, every single open Minecraft server that I can find.
Like everyone else does,
Right. Like, there's so many things that you can do to try to do something for the world, And I gotta say, this is not one of them.
This is one of the weirder ones, that for sure.
This is one of the weirder ones. And I get that it is a half decent warning, but like, no, not really. Like, let's be real. I'm just gonna take it at face value, and I'm like, okay, this guy was probably just being a good Samaritan. Like, I guess I really don't like the idea of this project because you're just handing someone like
You just unlocked yourself.
Like I've lost my words because I just don't understand at all.
I just don't. Yeah, there's just like not a single thing in my mind that's like, oh, there's a good or like if there was any concern over this ever, I feel like people would already. Also, like, isn't that one of the main things that you already like know when you're
some people don't know how to run their Minecraft servers. The thing is, like, if you've ever tried to set up a Minecraft server, sometimes you are kind of lazy and you don't realize that you've left it like completely open, or you haven't like done the whitelist. People usually just do the whitelist. And I mean that's usually the way that you can protect your Minecraft server. But I mean, it just feels so weird to me.
Yeah, can't say I really understand.
And so, I'm just like trying to keep an eye on that. I also directly after, let me just read the logs, although they're gonna be really long. Directly after, oh, interesting. I'm reading the logs right now, and there's this guy with a username that, here, I'll just send it to you because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I just see a wall of text that says 5th column MC, lost connection, disconnected. Lost connection, disconnected. Usually if you read the Minecraft logs, and do not share this anywhere because it has my IP. Well, actually, the fact that, I mean, no, it's not like my private IP. It's, what? Wait, I'm looking at this again. This is really fucking weird.
You're cooked, gang. Like, I don't know.
But it's not, I'm checking the Minecraft server and it's not, like, I can do a Spark Health and it doesn't say that, like, this guy isn't lagging my server. My server's running fine. As far as I'm concerned, my home Wi-Fi is fine. So I'm not quite sure what gives. I might be cooked, gang.
I just don't really have anything that and this guy's never logged in before, like, onto your server.
I don't, like, the thing is, I also have the official, like, that's the console logs. I also have the official one that everyone can see, where it's like, oh, this guy joined the server for the first time, this guy left the server, and that username doesn't appear at all. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Neither am I, twin. Neither am I.
To be 100% honest with, I got no clue. Hope this helps.
I mean, yeah, thanks, twin. You little twin-min bun. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep an eye on it. I really freaking hope that server doesn't get griefed, because that would really fucking suck. Because it's also like, I don't have a little private survival world. I just have like that. Like, when I play Minecraft, it's 99% of the time on that server. So, slightly worried.
No big deal.
But it'll be fine. Right?
Do you have like a backup of the?
That's what I need to do, like, expeditiously. I'm also looking to get God, what's it called? Just like get a general better PC for all my server stuff. Like, just like a real dedicated, actual dedicated PC would be beautiful. Although, as you can imagine, that would kind of cost a decent bit.
Right, yeah.
You have any quick bits for the
I was trying to think of some, but like on the way here,
what has been going on?
There's really been
in Zercy's
nothing
life
going on.
recently?
I feel like I say this every time, that there's nothing going on.
Hey, I took you out. I wined and dined you that one time.
Yeah, you wine. Yeah, I don't drink.
But
that did happen.
You shouldn't be drinking.
Mr. Eddie Minecraft Mantra took me out to
I did take him out.
All you can eat Asian food.
Sushi and hibachi. Dude, you're not a real Japanese if you don't have a little sushi, dude. You gotta try it someday. It's really good.
I don't claim to be a real Japanese.
I mean, you have to. You must.
I don't know, because it's like, I'm just not the biggest fan of fish.
That's fair. My girlfriend's allergic to it, so like none of my, like, the dish that I cook best, which is my crispy skin salmon, I just like can't, she just can't eat. It's kind of sad. Um,
Yeah, cause like
yeah, no, she just can't
I just have like
eat it.
not childhood trauma, but like as a kid we used to go to this we went to the beach every summer, and we would always go to this one uh like seafood restaurant, but like whatever fish they were cooking smelled disgusting. It was wretched. And so like every time I think of seafood, I can just like smell that, and I just like I'm like, ew, that's gross.
Ew.
I'm prejudiced, I guess.
You will be the first to burn in the holy fire.
I don't think I'm gonna be the first. I'm not gonna say
What does that mean?
What do you mean? You're saying I'm the worst person on earth?
No, you would be the first to burn in the holy fire.
I thought that it was some like, you're such a bad person that I'm going to burn you and cleanse you from this earth, is what I thought that meant.
Yeah, you don't like sushi. I mean, that's kind of fair. Let's be real.
Why am I the first? why am I the first?
Dude, I'm just saying shit. You know how this podcast goes. Oh, quit. What's the sound? Wait, what's that outside my door? It's the next quick bit.
Oh,
Oh my god. Do you have any for us this week?
I was gonna say I'm not gonna claim. Okay, where do you think you're gonna go? It's like where do you think you're getting picked in the draft? Where do you think what spot are you going in the line to be purged by holy fire? Because like I'm not gonna be the first, but I'm not gonna be the last, you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the first. I'm not gonna be the last. I want to be like near the front. I think I'm not a believer.
Well, okay, like take like religion out of it, like just based on like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like other like. I guess you can't really take religion out of it because it is kind of very based on like sin or whatever. So maybe you can't. Whatever.
I mean, just based on like some of the semi-sociopathic things I feel like I've done in life or thought in life. I mean, have I created value for this world? A decent bit, probably. Am I the most greatest fantastic person on the planet? Nah, not really.
Yeah, because it's like, but like, do you think on average you're less bad? Like you're more, you have better intention or like more goodwill than the average person?
That's a great question, bro. I mean, fuck.
I'll say I think I do.
I would say I am in the middle or maybe slightly lower.
Okay.
Probably.
I feel like I'm a like a happy little golden retriever, and I want what's best for everyone.
I at least make an effort, especially around my friends and people I actually care about, to not be a menace to society. Like to be generally, agreeable at least.
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna ruin like the vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not here to be a douche. It's not my thing. There are people, and I've met them in my life who are very, very vengeful, and they seem to just either be miserable 24/7 or like really are just mean, especially to me. I mean, that's happened. I mean, we've all had a bully before.
Right.
So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch a tiger by its toe. Who made, like, what does that even mean, by the way? Does it mean anything, or am I thinking too much about it? Like, nursery rhymes are on some freak shit, bro. Like, I don't know what they're talking about, like, 90% of the time.
No, you're kind of right about that.
Like, what's the one, like, the cow jumped over the moon or some bullshit? Like, what are we talking about? Do they know cows can't do that? Do they know that? Are they stupid?
I mean, well, maybe. Shit, I don't know, bro.
I mean, they say when pigs fly. I mean, anyways.
I mean, have you ever seen a pig fly?
I've never not seen a pig fly. That's a lie. I'm sorry.
What? I'm so confused.
I'm also really confused.
Welcome back to the Hyperdash podcast. And it's on to the next quick bit. Wait, hold on. My girlfriend texted me.
Pay attention.
Pay attention!
I'm just thinking of the Gaming for Hope one where he's sitting in the chair with his like fingers.
Oh, bro. Dude, I was thinking of the fucking... Oh, God. What's it called? You know that one clip that I've sent? And it's on my second YouTube channel, by the way, chat. It's like youtube.com/@mantra_2. I don't know. If you're a listener of the podcast and you want to stalk me that hard, you'll probably find it. But I was just like, let me try voice acting one day. And so I did. There's that one scene, Conquest versus Invincible for the first time. It was that really iconic fight scene. And I did both of the voiceovers, and it's like a little silly goofy, but I'm proud of myself for giving it a shot. I think eventually I settled on voice lessons. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing those weekly, and those are quite fun.
Like for
my
training to be a voice actor?
No. Sorry, voice lessons as in singing.
Oh,
singing type of voice stuff. And that has been quite fun.
Don't worry, I can help you out there.
Weekly lessons. You do listen. I've heard Zercy's singing voice. He's
where
a little
where.
No, I'm fucking lying out of my ass cheeks, bro. I've not heard your singing voice.
I was like in musical theater and all of that though. So I did do a moderate amount of singing.
Oh, what a delight.
Low key washed probably. It's like as soon as you
washed.
stop doing it, you just like you kind of lose it.
Oh, you like lose it, yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's
you
the only
just
issue.
like you start to sing and you're like ah, and then you're like, dude, I'm terrible.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
you hit the point where it's like it's like that you get like shy about it. You're like, I wasn't even any good anyways, you know?
Yeah. Here's our next quick bit.
Okay.
The artist that I commissioned, who's one of my friends, and I'm hoping to build a website for the podcast soon because I just want like a central landing page. I don't know where I'm gonna do it. I know some podcasts have like a Patreon, and that could be like the central landing page. I know I have like a card. You've probably seen it before. I have one for the Minecraft server and one for my like YouTube, Twitch stuff. But to like credit the artist and then just like promote shit, I might just like loop it all into like the Patreon once I make it at some point. But so this is not the finished product here. This is not the finished product. It's the artist says a little bit more rendering and I'm done, then I got to do the logo. We're recording this, by the way, before we change the podcast logo, so I'm going to get it straightened out with the artist if they want to be promoted, if they want to be named, if they want to, blah, blah, blah. And this, drum roll please, Zercy, and we can throw it up on the screen. This isn't even finished. This isn't even finished.
That's
this
awesome.
isn't even freaking finished, bro. I told you. They've got the method.
Yeah, that's locked in. That's awesome.
Like, dude, is this not awesome? Like, this is probably a really, really weird request. Like, if you think about what I had to, like, say, like, no, genuinely, I can read the original text, but I'm like, okay, so I need Kiriko from Overwatch and Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles, and they're sitting in a cozy podcast studio, and Kiriko's fox spirit is napping in one of the corners.
You sound like a schizo.
So, I mean, but it came out pretty damn good, and it's not even came out yet. So, I'm excited. Hyperdash is going global, chat.
Now it's gonna be false advertising though. Like they're gonna think we're pretty anime women, but we're just fat chuds.
I mean, speak for yourself, bro. Did you see my cosplay?
No, I saw you. Editor, put that on the screen. Put the cosplay on the screen.
Did you see my cosplay though?
Dude.
Did you see my
No, I
cosplay,
saw
though?
you. I saw it. Dude, Raymond thought it wasn't real. Raymond thought you AI generated it because he didn't believe that you would actually do that. I'm like,
and look at me, I did.
I'm like, nah, he's just like that, bro.
Demon in the streets and in the sheets, dude.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
And they say
I got really high. I got really, really high one night. And I watched The Boys finale.
white people be like,
No, but I'm being real. I watched The Boys finale.
was it good? I know some people were like, I don't remember. It was something like, some people were like,
Some people were not satisfied by it.
It's the one, you know, the South Park meme where someone has put like something that Cartman is saying, and then there's like text over it that just says, he would not fucking say that, you know. Where people are acting like that about Homelander. I'm like, no, that's like the whole point, is it not? Is that he's like some
Like out of his goddamn mind.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
stuff where like he loses his powers or whatever, and then he's like begging for his life. I'm like, he would do that.
I mean, we're like the whole culmination of that episode was that Homelander declared himself God, and then was going to literally kill everyone who did not like believe.
Epic prank.
I mean,
yeah.
here's okay. When I watched it, first of all, I was high for the first time. And I usually try not to let other people's opinions of like whatever, like anything, games or whatever. Like I try to judge it for myself first. Like, did I have fun? Did I have a good time? Did I enjoy it? And what I hate about Twitter is that it only, I swear to God, shows you the bad stuff. And I do have my criticisms, and I'll like go ahead and put them out. But when I watched it, I had a pretty good time. I'll just say that. The major complaints were that all of the budget was basically allocated to just the last season, or just the last episode for the season. Second of all, the episodes, there were 8 episodes in the 5th season, and they seem disconnected. And the reason for that is because literally every single episode had a different writer.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like a different lead writer.
That
I
is
really
odd.
don't agree with that. That is not how I think it's literally inevitable that will happen. Like it is inevitable that if you get a bunch of different writers to try to write a cohesive plot for one season, it's just not gonna work.
Right, because like only I mean, I guess it might be a little different for like like adaptations of stuff, but like the person that knows the character the most intimately is probably the first person to adapt it. And so when it's you know, the like people say, oh, this character is flanderized, where it's like when a character is passed between multiple people, they'll take like the most key aspects of the character and then kind of not fully get it. And it's like,
right,
you have to know that like that's going to happen. Like it's not possible to have, and I haven't watched the series, so I don't really know how noticeable it was, but from if you're saying you noticed it, I guess. But
I mean, how do I say this? The whole point of having like the director of a show is that they get the final say.
mm-hmm.
You know, like this is the person who, it's really hard to collaborate, or I guess if you have the final say, then you get to kind of control what the narrative is. Oh God, I don't know how to describe it, but it's.
Oh, you're saying when you have
like
one
Eric
guy,
Kripke,
well, but that would be more the director's job.
The director's job is to make sure it's cohesive. That's
Yeah.
it. Like I guess I think if you had one lead writer, that would be fantastic, right? But this is one of the times when bureaucracy and like all of that shit really fails, is when you get a bunch of collaborators and they you just like have way too many hoops, and you just don't let creative juices actually flow. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, did that make any sense? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
yeah,
that made no sense.
Saying
like it's better. Oh, okay, it's better for a show to have fewer writers and fewer fewer people deciding what the plot should be, basically.
Mm-hmm.
The fewer the people, the better. Because if you think about it, why are books written by one author? Some of them are written by two authors, right? But you don't have like 4 people writing and then like 5 editors, right? You have usually one author who writes it and then an editor or a proofreader who works with that author to allow that idea to fully flourish. And then you have your agent or your publisher or whatever the fuck who actually gets it out there. But this is not like a, let's get 4 people to write this book and then 5 people to edit it or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't like, does it sound like I'm talking out my ass, or like, do I have, or like, does any of it make sense? Like,
I mean, yeah, it's kind of the same thing where like the more hands you have on a project, the more like, I guess the less I don't know if homogenized is the right word, but the less it's going to feel like one cohesive thing, is what you mean? Is like what you're saying?
right. Yeah. I mean, does that make sense as a concept?
I think it depends. I'm trying to think, cuz it's like if they're all like, specifically if you're saying like there are multiple writers, like, cuz obviously like I don't know if having like, cuz like having multiple like animators or something
right. That is,
that could be
well,
a
that's
problem,
a different
but
story.
that's different.
That could be a problem, but that's different. And also you have like, I can't, I'm not gonna pretend like I know how the shit works inside and out, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get what you mean, yeah.
So the problem, I mean, that's one of the problems. The other problem was that they somewhat set themselves up for failure when they introduced a lot of new plot lines and then just like really like found themselves fucked when they're like, oh god, we went a little bit crazy in the writer's room and now we have to like actually close these, all like try to give a correct arc to all of these characters. And so that's why another criticism that people had was that it was rushed, which it was. It like, we had, and there's gonna be major spoilers. Do you mind spoilers?
Nah, no.
So obviously Homelander dies, right? This is number one villain that we have been, you know, like Butcher's been looking for this guy's head since season 1, episode 1, and that happened. Fantastic, right? That at least we closed that plot hole, or not plot hole. Well, at least we closed that arc, right?
Yes, that thread, yeah.
But then there's been like a somewhat of a character tension between Huey and William Butcher, and Huey's like the number 2 guy in the show. I guess he's like, no, him and Butcher are probably like the protagonists, I would say. Those two, Homelander's like the number, like the main antagonist, right? And Butcher and Huey have at times kind of butted heads over, but basically Butcher going too far. Like he uses too barbaric of a method, and he's like, you know, he's thinking about committing soup genocide, right? Like basically trying to kill all superheroes because he thinks that
Not my soup.
the whole bloody notion of soups needs to be ended. And so, God, what was I gonna say?
Round of applause for Eddie. Sorry.
we need to end the whole bloody notion of soups. And basically, in that last episode, Huey and Butcher have never, like, fought directly. They've had arguments. Huey's like, hey, dude, maybe you shouldn't, you know, commit genocide.
Crazy idea.
Even
I don't know
though-
if you thought of this.
But basically, it all culminated, and this is, like, massive omega spoilers, because I really didn't see any of this happening. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I really didn't see any of this happening. They've only had verbal arguments before, and then boom, all of a sudden in the last episode, Huey just up and kills Butcher, basically.
Yeah.
Like, Butcher was about to release a virus that was going to kill all of the soups, and then and then Huey just shoots him. And it was a plot in the comics, so I understand, you know, why that happened, but like there was zero build up to it. Like no build up at all. Like there wasn't even like we've had them argue before, but it's never gotten to a point where they're like, "Oh, I think I'm going to kill you. I don't think your head looks good on your shoulders anymore." Like it hasn't like I don't know how to describe it. Like they aren't at each other's throats ever. Like they argue, but Huey's always been like Butcher's number 2. So that felt rushed, and that felt all of a sudden, and it felt like they kind of just pulled it out of their ass, right? There's a lot of other criticisms, like the budget being allocated mostly to the end of the show. What else? People were comparing it to the Game of Thrones finale, and I never watched Game of Thrones, never watched the finale. Like I never got into it. But
I know they said it was real. Like Game of Thrones was
really
bad.
ass. Yeah.
I remember I was taking a class on like it was something. It was one of my linguistics classes, and the professor was like, he mentioned, because it was something about the how the language in Game of Thrones like sounded or something, and then he's like, how many of you guys here have actually watched Game of Thrones? And I swear to God, not a single person raised their hand.
Yeah.
Like I know like it was popular before our time, but like the fact that it fell off so hard is like kind of insane.
What were the bro? Where I'm looking on Twitter because there's so many criticism, and all of a sudden, oh, never mind. Okay, 6 reasons why fans are disappointed with the boys. Homelander doesn't feel scary anymore. Oh yes, the power scaling. That was one thing that was a legitimate criticism, I think. Basically, Homelander has always shown himself to be faster and stronger, and then he's overpowered by like only 2 or 3 other people with superpowers. Like he is basically the Superman of that universe. I mean, he's not as strong as Super. Like you can see clips where he flies super quickly in previous episodes of the show, and then in the actual final fight, he does not fly fast at all.
I thought he was like getting
like, comically
or something.
Yeah, he got like the V1, which was supposed to make him even more powerful or whatever. Like I don't understand. There's no reason for him to be that slow and weak, I guess. In the promotional posters of the boys, there was, let me see, the boys finale. There's like this photo of Homelander. Yep, here it is. There is this photo of Homelander over the White House and then William Butcher on the lawn. That never happened. There is this promo where Homelander is flying and literally watching explosions happen on the Earth. That never happened in the finale. People are making fun of the episode because there was this saying in the show where Homelander like challenged William Butcher to a huge final fight, and he was like, yeah, one day we're gonna have like a scorched earth,
oh my God,
blood and bone.
Scorched Earth mentioned. My bad.
And then people were commenting scorched carpet because they just had like a Oval Office set, and then because we never saw like these promo posters, like we never saw the size and the scale and the destruction that they quote unquote, I guess, promised us in these promo posters. So people were like scorched budget, scorched carpet, like scorched fucking drywall, because they just had an Oval Office set. And while the fight was very entertaining, I think fans, and I guess me after the fact, did kind of feel let down, because like we've had, oh yeah, we also had this promo where Vought Tower was literally like on the ground and everything was on fire. Like this never happened. Like there's literally hold on, Homelander lasers crowd. Like there was literally a
Widowy.
widowy. There was this time when Homelander got like super angry and he went like schizo, and then he imagined himself like lasering an entire crowd in half, and like that is what we half expected to happen after Homelander literally declares himself God, and then he says, okay, anyone who doesn't believe me is going to die horribly. But we just get like a little scorched carpet and scorched budget. So that's why people were also angry. What? Another reason, feels more like a setup for spin-offs than a proper ending. This is true. I hate when, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not going to pretend to be like an industry professional, but I feel like the best way to set up spin-offs is like focus on making the main show as good as humanly possible so everyone like fucking creams their jeans, right, when they watch the finale. And then announce, like, set it up a little, right? But they spent so much time building up Soldier Boy, and then they put him in a little box. Like, he had zero part to play. Like, he got, like, 20% of the screen time, I swear to God, and then he wasn't even present in the last episode, in the finale. We thought he would be fighting Homelander, and he just was in a little ice box, because they were going to ship him off for one of the spinoffs.
Poor Soldier Boy.
Do you know he made a console? Soldier Boy? You know the Soldier Boy console?
No.
I don't know.
Is that real?
I think so. Hold on. The Soldier game consoles are
Oh no.
No, it's real.
Typically sold. Interesting.
They said these systems come preloaded with hundreds or thousands of ROMs for classic systems like NES, SNES, Game Boy, and PlayStation.
Oh my god, it's one of those ones where it's like 100 games in one. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. Well, the way, and by the way, I would never recommend that anyone do this, but I was like, how do I get into Pokemon? And then everyone was like, well, you gotta download a Game Boy emulator on your phone and then play like Pokemon Emerald or some shit. And I was like, oh my god, is this game slow? That game was so slow. As in like the general pace. I get that you can probably speed the game up through like your emulator settings or something. And by the way, if this is illegal, I didn't actually do it. People just told me to do it.
I didn't do the drugs.
I
I was just told to, and so I did the drugs.
Well, no, I didn't end up doing the drugs at all. That's the thing.
Good answer.
Good answer, nephew. Good answer.
Nephew. I mean,
I just found that the pace was super slow. Like, maybe I'm brain rotted by like modern AAA games that are like,
well, I mean,
and now
you are, but
I just wasn't in the classic Game Boy era. Like, I just never grew up playing Pokemon games, and I mean, I guess it is an old game. People have gone very brain rotted, fast paced stuff. Like, this ain't no Overwatch, I guess.
It's not even really that slow. I'm trying to think which one
it just
specifically
felt slow.
did
Like,
you play?
Like, dude, okay. Like, I was trying to get from quest to quest, right? Like from one building to the next. And then I would walk through these bushes, but every single bush, or not bush, but like tall grass or whatever the fuck. And every single tile had a chance to run into a Pokemon. So in order to literally just like, I think I had to take 4 or maybe 5 fights with random ass Pokemon that will just like randomly jump out of you out of the tall grass in order to get from one little town to the next. Like, in order to get from my house to the Poke Center, I had to fight like 5 Pokemon. Like, how is this? Like, I just want to get to the Poke Center, man. Why do I have to fight 5 Pokemon?
You've just apparently never played like a classic RPG, but I get it. I mean, it's not for everyone. But it's not a specifically Pokemon.
I'm trying to go places. Okay, here's the thing. I just would rather wish to choose whether or not to fight. I guess you can always run from battle.
You can buy repels later on, but
bruh, I just like when someone tells me to go to the Poke Center, I'm like, okay, I'm going to the Poke Center. If some little cunt tries to jump out of me onto the grass, that shit's on sight, bro. That shit's getting his brains blown out, dude. I'm trying to go to the Poke Center. I don't got time for this. I'm just... Don't be playing in my face, bro.
I can't say... I don't know. I've never had that kind of problem with the game, but...
We're just like fundamentally different gamers, and we're just incompatible, unfortunately.
I mean, that is true, but...
Where we
not whatever
should consider...
I mean,
couples podcast. Wait,
what?
That's content. Podcast couples therapy. Like we That's content. We go to couples therapy and we pretend we're a couple.
Why? What is the point of that?
And then record it and just like troll, you know?
I wonder how hard it is for like gay people to get couples therapy.
It can't be that hard, surely.
I mean, I just know like it's probably better now, I guess.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, probably. Also, I feel like if you're a therapist, you're just like generally pretty woke. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's kind of true now. I feel like most ones that I've seen now have like on their door, it's like I'm an ally and stuff like that. But I don't know if they might honestly be forced to say that.
I don't think so. Because I find myself after going to therapy, I get like slightly more and more woke. In like little tiny ways. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, just ignore.
I don't know what
I'm
you
saying.
mean, but I mean, good for you.
Good answer, nephew.
I hate the word woke, I won't lie.
It was made. Did you know that woke was originally like an insult by the right
I mean, that's still
that's
how they use it.
No, I know. But the thing is that for the longest time, the liberals didn't have an insult back until we came up with the word chud. And now
That is not-
the right people call the left people woke and the left people call the right people chuds. It's so fun. It's like a little...
That's not how chud is used. Is it? Wait.
No, that is. No, it was originally used as an insult to...
I just know it from the clip of the guy going, man, I'm such a fat fucking chud.
Let me search this up. Was chud...
I have
Wait,
never heard
chud,
of whatever
Urban
you're talking
Dictionary.
about. I've never heard that before.
Wait, is chud a political insult? Yes. So, according to Gemini's AI overview, chud is a modern political insult. It is primarily used as a pejorative label by the political left to mock someone perceived as having far-right, regressive, or hateful political views. That's by Merriam-Webster.
No, it's
by Merriam-Webster.
That one is by Gemini. Click on that. I mean, I'm assuming that's what the actual thing says, but you can never be too sure.
No, I clicked into Merriam-Webster. That's what it's like.
Okay.
It's like someone, usually a man, in online political discourse. Yeah.
I've never heard of it that way. I don't think that's how it's mainly used.
Yeah. Do you know that one guy on the internet, whatchamacallit, etymology nerd? He makes
probably.
He's like super fucking autistic, and he just makes videos about like the meaning of internet slang, basically, and how it came from. It's actually quite interesting. But yeah, I mean, now you're, I don't know. If you needed to know that, you now know that. Should I do a flush build? I'm kidding. I'm not playing Balatro right now.
What is bro yapping about?
2 weeks ago, I went to, wait, let me see if this is regional.
It is regional. I've never heard of it.
No, that was 1 week ago.
Oh, okay.
Reptile convention, unnamed reptile convention.
He went to a furry convention. He's just not telling you. Listen.
Here's the strat, okay? If you're in computer science, or you're in... I completely lost my train of thought. If you're in computer science, right, it's really hard to get an internship or a job right now. So the strategy actually is to go to the nearest furry convention and start networking with the furries, right?
What?
Get their LinkedIn, or not their LinkedIn, maybe their Instagram or something, right? Because most furries are in IT of some sort, and lots of them are like really like autistically smart programmers. And so they're at Anthropic, Google, Netflix, whatever the fuck, right? So you go to the furry convention and you network with them. That's it. That's the strategy.
That's the strat? I did not know that.
That's the strat.
Is that true?
I just saw it on... Listen, this is, how do I say this? This is like mythical ball knowledge. I'm just saying. This is like unethical, mythical ball knowledge.
What do you mean unethical?
Because no one would ever be like, let me go to the furry convention and network, right? But literally the furry convention might as well just be the computer science convention. Like, you're picking up what I'm putting down, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go and hang out with furries or whatever, right? Fun, cute, whatever. But bring the LinkedIn, bring your resume, right? Bring your A game.
I'm bringing my resume to the.
I mean, this is how it's done. This is how it's done. Anyways, I went to Unnamed Reptile Convention, and let me just hold on. Let me see if any of these photos will. Let me show you some photos of this because there were some big ass fucking. Okay, there's this king female rat snake that they were selling for $1,000.
Jeez.
Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
Editor is gonna have to put all of these images in. There were giant African millipedes, which I don't know who on God's green earth would want to keep those as a pet. They weren't even selling this snake. I would estimate that at its girthiest part, it was probably like fucking 6-inch diameter. Like this, this thing could probably kill.
I love the environmental.
What's slightly bigger than a deer?
The environmental storytelling in that last picture. It says, "Get a picture with me for $10," and you took a picture of the snake and not with it.
Because this thing, dude, would eat me. I think this was a boa constrictor, so it is the kind that will just hold on to your neck and start like squeezing really fucking tight, which I must admit does make me kind of erect.
What?
But regardless, what?
You weirdo, bro. Shut up.
This thing could probably kill something slightly bigger than a deer. I can't think of an animal that's slightly bigger than a deer.
A big deer.
Okay, no, not a big deer.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, I can't say it would probably kill a bear. Actually, you know what? Let's just Google it. Whoopsies. That's my not Balatro tab. What can a big boa constrictor kill?
Can a boa constrictor kill a big deer?
Wild pigs, monkeys, ocelots, and domestic animals like dogs or cats, blah, blah, blah.
So not bigger than it.
I feel like they could definitely kill a deer.
You're saying the one in the last picture?
Yeah. The big fucking one that's like...
I don't know.
Like, it's... Like, this thing was probably... Like, I think at its middle part, it was bigger than the average guy's bicep. Or, like, a skinny girl's thigh. It's, like, really fucking big. It's, like 8 inches of girth, maybe. I'm talking diameter here. Maybe 20 or 30 feet long. Boa constrictor length. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's not 20 to 30. Google says that the females can get up to...
Zam.
Though they can reach up to 13 feet. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, like... I mean, I guess it's cool that you have that in your... What else we got here? I think... I actually don't know what this is, but it was really freaky because bro was trying to climb up, like, on the cage.
I like him, though.
He's a chiller. I saw all kinds of reptiles. I saw, like, this is one of the reptiles. Like, I'm not being scientific here. I saw snakes. I saw, like, geckos. I saw more snakes. I saw, like, little baby tiny corn snakes and ball pythons. And then I saw these motherfuckers that were like snakes, but they had tiny little legs. It's like they went halfway. They're like, should I be an actual lizard or should I be a snake? And they're like, I'll just mostly be a snake with like tiny ass hands that don't really do anything. And that's one of these. Oh yeah, and there was like hella turtles too. But I ended up picking up 3 little tiny mice.
Like, you
and
bought them?
they're just sitting in a tank. Yeah, like I got mice. And then I ate them. No, I'm kidding. Did you know the ancient Romans had like, I forgot if it was a delicacy or a daily dish, but they would just like Roman mouse dish. Yes, the stuffed dormouse, a sought-after delicacy reserved for the wealthy elite. The rodents were fattened in specialized terracotta jars, then stuffed, roasted, and glazed with honey as appetizers. I mean, like, I'm a very strong believer that after what was I saying?
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Mice. I like eating things that are, like, have a lot of meat and not a lot of bones. Mice are not one of them. This is why I don't like crabs. I don't really like lobsters. I don't really like crawfish because Just got like you gotta fucking finger the lobsters to get the meat out. I'm not trying to do that. I just want to eat. I just want to eat it, man.
I remember one time, there was like a dead rat on our front porch, and we kind of just like left it there, and eventually it just like all that was left was its skeleton, and its skeleton was there for like low key like 2 months.
Holy shit. You know, I want to make friends with the crows in my neighborhood.
That's based.
That would be kind of cool. You need patience and you need to wake up early, neither of which I have. Because apparently you gotta wake up at like 6 o'clock or some shit when the crows are actually foraging. But you know, crows are the type that like, if you piss them off, they'll just like shit on your head at every single opportunity because they remember your face. But if you're their friends, ooh, they'll bounce on it.
I hope.
Figuratively.
I hope that they don't bounce on it.
The Romans also used to like cut open the birds and try to like tell the future. Do you know about that? It was what was it called? Cutting open animals. I know
what you're
and
talking
telling
about.
The future called.
What
is it called?
I know, didn't the Aztecs do it?
Augury.
Oh, RuneScape.
Oh wait, but that's not augury. Interpreting the flight patterns or songs of birds. Okay, but there's also the Heraspicy. I'm not pronouncing that right. Specialized priest who would examine the color, size, and shape of. Sorry, my calendar be going off. I'm a busy man.
It's got 10 people calling it. He's got 10 people on call right now. This is actually like the 4th call. He's just like muting like some of them and then like going between them.
Like alt accounts. I wish it could be in several calls at once on Discord. But
I
it's, like, not
really
possible.
think that I would hate that, honestly. That sounds awful.
Yeah, I guess like only one phone number can possibly. Yeah, something like that. And I also, and I know I talked about this on the last episode, but I finally went to that Unnamed anime convention.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. Tiring, but fun. And God, I hated this with every fiber of my being, but I had to cosplay Kiriko.
I hated it so much.
Oh my God, I hated it
dude,
so much.
Why did you guys
dude,
force me to do this? Oh my God.
I know, like, dude, I was literally like, dude, it should be an on-stream punishment to... Like an on-stream punishment, like, oh, I spun the wheel. Like, lose an Overwatch game, spin the wheel, and it lands on do a Kiriko cosplay. Dude, oh, no,
how many of those
man.
do you think are actually fake? And that they just, like, picked the clip of them spinning the thing that they actually wanted to make a video about?
For videos, it's really easy to fake. For streams, it's, like, not as easy to fake.
Right.
I know that, I mean, like, the industry doesn't know... The industry doesn't want you to know about this, but... people fake their Minecraft hardcore videos. Like, I'm about to burst y'all's bubbles. People fake their hardcore Minecraft videos. People fake like general gameplay videos. Like, lots of the YouTubers you consider funny and good, I guess, or at least, okay, I can't be certain that lots of big YouTubers do this, but I have seen it in several YouTube guide videos, or like tips and tricks on being a gaming YouTuber or whatever. And they literally said, if you don't like the jokes you cracked during a recording, or you don't like your reactions during a recording, record your game and your face cam separately, because then you can just go over it in post, just fake that shit. Like, think of a like, you know how you get into an argument and then you go into the shower afterward, and then your shampoo bottle really fucking gets it in the shower, and then you think about the perfect comeback. That's exactly what it's like, except now you just pretend that you did it in the moment, so you just fake that shit. I don't know who does it, but if you're a good enough actor, no one will really know, and people will think you're actually funny.
I honestly like don't talk in the shower. I don't really say anything.
I used to sing in the shower. That was in my first year. Then I got several noise complaints.
For singing in the shower? What, were you yelling?
I was in the dorm, so
no,
the sound echoed and carried.
But like, I've heard people sing in the shower. I've never heard, like, because we had a shared bathroom too. I was right next to the bathroom as well, so I heard a lot of people singing. But like,
No, I'm not talking noise complaints from my neighbors. I'm talking noise complaints from people above and below us.
oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy. I won't lie. I was threatened to get a noise complaint during first year though.
Oh, you were threatened. Ooh.
I was threatened because I'm very loud, but the thing is like the walls were like they were like they were brick or cinder block or whatever
That shit echoes so bad.
well, but like the walls were really thick. So I'm like maybe
Oh, maybe it'll block the sound.
yeah, and then I found out that no, not really.
I think maybe mine it traveled through the pipes or some shit. I have no clue how that worked.
I mean it's probably like the roofing isn't as thick as
I got no clue, bro. I got no clue.
I don't know.
What were the highlights of my unnamed anime convention? There's this big furry who's like a local celebrity in the area, and I won't dox them, but they're like this cheetah, and their whole thing is that they have massive fucking tits. Like I'm talking like they're sometimes exaggerated on the fursuits, but they're like fucking bursting forth. You know, like how on Rule 34s, it's like it's so big, it's actually like to the point where it's not even like you're like, dude, whoa, is this even goonable anymore? Like they're too big.
Unforced statement, bro. But you know, but
they're like a little.
I've always
celebrity.
said that it's like when it's like the more hot that like people try to make something look, oftentimes the less hot it actually is.
Yeah.
I remember I
that.
proposed that idea when Emma Frost for Marvel Rivals came out, and I was like, I just don't get it.
Dude,
like they tried
they
so
all
hard,
just,
and it worked. It worked like quite a bit, but like I honestly like I thought she was just ugly. Where I'm
they
like,
all just have like big ass like oh
no,
this
but
is why
like
I hate Marvel Rivals.
no. Like I think the other like designs were not nearly that level. Like they might have had like a skin or whatever.
Let me
but, like,
incognito tab this.
all right, bro. But like I said that, and then people were like, "No, that's stupid." And then since then, I've heard those exact people say that, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you." I think one of the
everyone's body type look like that.
I will say like one of the worst things that the human brain can do is make you think that you were the one that thought of something first. Like when you're
That's not one of the worst things.
it's for me it's like I'll just be like straight up just repeating a joke, but I'm like I made this. Where it's like it's when you forget, like your brain manufactures like the discovery of like, oh my god, that's genius. But then it's just something that you've heard.
Yeah, no, that's just like schizo posting, bro.
What are you?
No. Here's the thing, right? What are your thoughts on this, right? I think it's very, 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 very incredibly stupidly difficult to actually come up with something original these days. And I don't mean that like, how do I say this? When's the last time? Like it's okay. It's hard to come up with a new joke or a new story. Like the pure amount of content that there is on the internet, like it's hard to come up with a new plot line for a book because somewhere sometime it's been written before. Like there's only so many times that you can do variations of enemies to lovers romance or like a murder mystery. Like there's only so many ways that you can write that plot, and we have like a bajillion gazillion books, and so someone's definitely written it before. Or if you're talking about like jokes, I had this phase once where I just listened, like when I got bored, instead of listening to music on long drives, I would just listen to comedians and be like, okay, how can I be a funnier person based on the routines that they would do. And a lot of the times, I mean, first of all, comedians will plagiarize themselves because they'll like go on tours and they'll like tell a lot of the same stories and stuff. And I'm like, a lot of these jokes are actually quite funny if I just like stole them and put my own twist on them. Like I can't think of the last time that I've made, or I've been really proud of myself for coming up with something truly original as a joke, because somewhere sometime it had to have there had to have been an inspiration. Like I'm not the type to just magic shit out of nothing. I don't know.
I can make some like interesting sentences that have probably never been said, but I don't know if like I feel like most punchlines have been done unless they're like incredibly hyper specific.
I agree. I mean, you've taken time to think about what jokes what jokes you can make on stream, right?
Yeah. I used to try and have like a list of like stories. I like come up with something before like streaming so I would have like something to say. But like low key, that's just too much work.
That's what I'm saying. You can't make any, like, it's so hard to be original these days, right?
Oh God, brother.
Just like it's hard to make a really original segue to the ending of this episode.
Exactly.
Zercy, where can I find you on the internet?
Twitch.tv/Zercy.
We're done talking. You're done listening. By the time this comes out, we might have the new episode art too. So like, comment about how freaking awesome that is.
Yeah.
And you can find me on the internet, twitch.tv/mantraHD on YouTube, or on like the 13 other alternate YouTube channels I have, and the OnlyFans, and
especially that one, yeah.
Yeah, I also teach a Khan Academy course.
Okay, well now you're
and
lying.
a brilliant course. Zercy, say something cool to end it.
Was that cool?
Let the kitsune guy.
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna say that, but you said it, so.
Okay, well, yeah, let the kitsune guide you. And that is the 6th consecutive episode where I had to slip Kiriko in somehow. Awesome.
You talked about wearing a Kiriko cosplay. You already did that.
Oh shit, I did. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I had to do that.
Oh. Oh wait, my
Next is the diva bodysuit. What?